Hey guys, what's up? It's Ferba, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look I'm wearing right now. Very olive green, um, kind of deep look for autumn. Yeah. Sorry I haven't been posting a while. I've been going through some stuff, amongst just not having ideas. But yeah, thought I'd film. And I've been trying to figure out my camera setup too. I finally got a new battery. My battery was shot for a while, and been trying to figure out my camera setup and things like that. Yeah, so if you want to see how I did this look, just keep on watching, and yeah, see you guys later. Hey guys, so I'm just gonna get started right away with the eyeshadow look. I've already done my eyebrows and all of that, so I'm gonna go in with the shade Vermeer, and I'm gonna highlight my brown brow bone with that. And I like doing this first just because it helps me blend out the transition colors a little bit easier, and it's not like a stark brightness. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit of burnt orange, and I'm just going to put that in my crease, and I'm just kind of placing it a little bit sloppily just because it is such a light shade that's going to get hidden under everything else that I'm not too worried about the placement. I'm just going in with some circular motions in the outer crease and some windshield wiper motions. And then I'm going to go in with raw sienna and do the same exact thing, just a little bit lower in my crease. And sorry if I get a little bit distracted throughout this video. I had friends on and I just kept laughing and getting distracted, which was not the best idea. Even though I've seen that show like 1,000 times, I like really get distracted when I'm watching it. And I made a note to myself in a previous video not to put things on while I'm trying to film. My bad. Next, I'm going to go into the Morphe 350M palette, and I'm going to go into this top shade. Alright, I'm looking for it. It's in the bottom right hand corner. It's a little bit deeper than raw sienna. It has more reddish tones to it as opposed to raw sienna, which is just like an orangey brown. And I'm gonna go into that and then do the same thing, just kind of help deepen this crease, make it a little bit more blown out and smoky. And I actually don't know. Oh wait, no. What? Something jumped. And then I'm going to go into this Makeup Revolution palette I have, and I'm going to go into the shade Yes Please. It's a very shimmery olive green, which I really like. It has some bronzy undertones and gold flecks in it, which ties the whole look together, and it goes really well with my skin tone in my opinion. So I'm just going to flat shader brush or like a C dome kind of shader brush and just place that all over my lid. And I'm sorry if you hear creaking, my chair is really squeaky. I don't actually know what's going on right here. Oh, I'm going back into the Morphe palette and back into that shade I used previously, and I'm going to blend out any of the harsh lines, and I'm going in with a smaller fluffy crease brush. I'm pretty sure it's the brush that came in with the Modern Renaissance palette. I don't know what's happening right here. I think I was looking for another color. Yeah, I was looking for this other color. This is another deep reddish brown shade from the Morphe palette. It's a little bit in the middle of it. It's not too deep where it's like a dark chocolate brown, but it has a lot of nice reddish orange undertones that go really well with my other crease shades. And I'm just blending that into my outer V and just trying to deepen up the outside of my eye and using it to blend out some of those harsh lines as well. And that's it. That is it for the eye look. Now I'm going into my naked skin in the shade 4. I had already primed my skin with the Smashbox primer water and the original Smashbox photo finish. I did speed up this process a little bit just so you weren't sitting here just watching me apply my foundation. If you guys do want to see a entire like foundation slash like base routine for my face, please let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to film that, but it's essentially the same thing every day. You guys have seen it in my previous videos, so I just kind of sped through just so you can see what I'm doing, but I'm not taking too long. And then I'm going into the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Pure Beige, and I'm just covering up some little dark spots, acne scars I have throughout my face. Ones that the foundation didn't cover up, and I started going in with my Real Techniques, the blender, but then I decided to go in with my fingers just because it helped keep some of that coverage, whereas the sponge was taking away some of the coverage. Just blending everything out, and then I'm going to go into the shade Toast with the same concealers, and I'm going to contour with that. The usual contouring places under my cheeks, along my jaw, around my forehead, and down my nose. Actually, I found that it's when I contour my nose, it's much more noticeable that my nose is crooked. I've been hit in the face like countless times. This is so random. I don't know why I do this in voiceovers. I ramble. I'm sorry. But I've been hit in the face like countless times that my nose is like permanently crooked and I have like a deviated septum. But I'm just going in with a cheap brush that I picked up from Ross. It's a duo fiber like stippling brush, and I'm just blending out the like main harsh lines, so it's not too like harsh and it gets a nice blend. And then I'm going to go back in with my sponge and blend out anything that I missed and help give it a smoother transition into the foundation, as opposed to just kind of looking like this chunk of cream contour. Then I'm going to go into this Hard Candy Glamouflage concealer in the shade Medium, and I'm going to highlight my under eyes and like the center of my face with that. And I absolutely love this concealer. It's super heavy duty. I've used it to cover up tattoos and such, but it's super full coverage, super heavy duty, and it's one of my favorite concealers. And I'm just using a regular concealer brush that I picked up from Nordstrom to apply that, and then I'm going to go in with a MAC 136 brush, I believe. It's another duo fiber stippling brush. It's a little bit smaller, and I'm just going to use that to blend out like the majority of it, and then I'm going to go in with the sponge to blend out anything the brush missed and to pick up some excess product. I like going in with the sponge under my eyes just because I can get a lot closer. I wear contacts, so going in with the brush isn't always the easiest thing. And in my opinion, it blends it out a lot nicer and a lot smoother. Here I am, getting distracted again. I really need to stop putting Netflix on while I'm filming. And then I'm going to go in with this Laura Mercier cream eyeshadow in the shade Platinum, and I like highlighting cream highlighting with this just because it adds a little bit more of a pop under my powder and under my other highlights. I don't know what's happening right here. I think I was cleaning off my brush. I'm using the same brush that I used with the concealer, and I think I was just cleaning it off so it wouldn't have concealer buildup on it. And I'm just gonna blend that out. I typically like using my finger to do it. There it goes. Like using my fingers to do that. just going to blend that out so it's not harsh. And then I'm going to go in with the Ben Nye banana powder. I'm going to bake under my eyes and a little bit on my chin because I have had some pretty like problematic skin, and I've noticed that it breaks out. My makeup breaks up around my chin a lot. Now I'm going in with an e.l.f. translucent powder, and I'm going to set the rest of my face with that. And then I'm going to go back into the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to finish up my under eye. I'm going to go back in with Raw Sienna and just connect the top bit to underneath and just smoke it out a little bit. And I'm just going to take my crease brush and blend out any harsh lines. Then I'm going to go in with my highlight. I don't know what I just grabbed actually. And then I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild contouring palette in the shade Caramel Toffee, and obviously I'm using the bronze shade to just kind of bronze up my face, bring some color back. Then I'm going in with the Bahama Mama, bronzer and contouring with that. I like contouring after I bronze just because it helps blend it a little bit more in my opinion. Then I'm going in with the Essence Pure Nude highlight, and it's going to highlight with that. In my opinion, this is a super natural, glowy highlight, and it adds a little bit of something without being too overpowering. And then I'm going in with Wet n Wild blush in the shade Mellow Wine. This is a matte blush. It's a very pretty pinky tone. And then I'm going in with, I think, the Marabedesco Rose Water to set my makeup. And then I'm going in with the Makeup Revolution Vivid Bake Highlight in the shade Golden Lights. And I like doing my main highlight after I set, just because it adds a little bit of oomph. Then I'm going to go pop on some lashes and mascara, and I will be right back. Hey guys, so here's the finished look. All I did was pop on some mascara. I used the Charlotte Tilbury, the full fat lashes on both bottom and top, and the lashes I'm wearing are the Eyelure Vegas Nay Bronze Beauty, and on my lips I just popped on ColourPop's Daydream. And I hope you guys like this look. It's very autumnal in my opinion. Nice like olive greens, nice glow, a little bit deeper. Here in Virginia the weather is still kind of warm, but like the leaves are changing. It's really nice. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys subscribe and leave me some comments below of what videos you want to see next. I'm kind of at a loss for ideas other than just some get readies with me. I am getting ready for work, and those can get boring really fast. So let me know what you guys want to see. Alright, bye.